So we're continuing from part 1 to part 2 with the Fuerte avocado. And he's a big boy up there. He's at 3.5 meters. Yeah. And this is the microclimate underneath the ice cream bean. So this Fuerte gave one fruit, its first fruit, this year. So I'm pretty happy about that. That's another black zapote I have here that's completely protected from every single side. And this is the so-called, I think it's the Tahiti variety. But look at it, look at the growth on this. Just great. It's getting a lot of protection from these bananas here especially, which I'm gonna have to chop and get rid of once the tree takes priority. Right now they're helping him, and when he grows up to here, they're gonna go. They're out of here. That's how we do it, guys. Looks like the Relinia I put in the ground here a year and a half ago is a dead duck. It's alright, that gives me another spot for a new tree. I might be able to salvage it if I take it out and put it into a pot. But we can't have this area wasted on a sook. It's a waste of space. Alright, in here I've got the gyro persimmons that are ready to cut and eat. There's about 20 of them. Thankfully the parrots or the birds didn't figure out they were here because of the net, even though it was open from underneath. They could have gone under, right? They didn't work that out, which is good. The pepino season is recommencing in about a month. Usually the beginning of winter, we get a stack of pepinos, and they come all winter and all spring and all summer. It takes a break in autumn. There's thousands of them. I have to keep cutting back the it's like a hedge. I have to keep cutting back the pepino hedge. Look at this. Yep, so even in winter, guys, you can have fruit growing here in Melbourne. Don't think because it's cold, oh my god, what can I grow? You can grow pepino. Tropical pepino. Look at those flowers over there. Look at that. For winter, they're coming for winter. Look. And some people say, oh, they don't taste good. Ooh, they're not sweet, they're not yum. Well, that's because you got to feed them. They want to be fertilized. You got to feed them a lot of food for them to be sweet. Look at this. Crazy. It's gone cray. So I'm going to be pulling out these soon. These are the yacon, first ever yacon crop. Pretty, huh? So we'll be doing that soon and see what we got. And lots of sweet potato on the ground, which copped a lot of damage during the hailstorm a couple of weeks ago, which you saw in a past video. See all those holes? That's hail damage. Yeah. And there's more yacon over there. And this is turmeric, which is starting to die back. Dies back in winter, comes back in summer. There's a nice fat rack of bananas waiting for us up there. They should be ready anytime in June, July, during winter time. Yep. And up there are the ice cream beans. See them? They'll be ready in June, or starting in June, going through to the end of winter. So there's another winter crop. Okay, I bet you're all been waiting to see the main greenhouse. We're going there next. There's another rack of bananas. Look at the size of that one. Massive. I showed you this one about a month ago. Gonna have to pull out all the tomatoes. They're pretty much done. Right? The last tomatoes from summer. Good for salsa sauce. Alright, now that we're here, let's have a look for any external damage on the greenhouse. Doesn't look like it. Everything's intact. And again, this uses the condensation inside. See how it's running down? The water from the inside. This is all inside. So that's how they get watered. I don't know if you can do that indefinitely, because this needs air. And I didn't open the panels. I left the panels closed whilst we were gone. So let's see how many bugs have multiplied in here. I'll open the door. Okay. So here it is. There's the babies in their little pouch. Wow, look at the jackfruit. How cool is that? Lots of new growth, guys. Lots of new growth. They want that protection. Look at that. They need protection. They're so sensitive. Oh. They're so sensitive. Just like some people. Are you looking at me? Did you touch me? It's like, wow, relax. Amazing. That's how these are. Like extra sensitive people. Not the other plants I have. Oh, what's that? That's a strange look on a leaf. Oh, it's just slime. Looks like crap. Ew, bug crap. Ew. Yeah, so that's one of the jackfruits. Now here we have lychees, lychee, the Barbados cherry or acerola, and I can see already what I was imagining. Look at those aphids. Can you see that? Look at that. Look at that. They thrive in here. They thrive in a greenhouse. So the eco oil is going to have to come out again. Looks like I'm going to be doing this all winter on half of these plants. Oh well, got to do what you got to do. So lychee, and I'm happy to see the lychee is getting all this new growth. Check it out. Look at that. Huh? Oh, let's do a temperature check. In the greenhouse, same as the other greenhouse, about 20. The time is 11 in the morning, so 11 a.m. And like I've told you guys, the sun usually comes around here at around 11, between 11 and 12. That's when it strikes. So all morning this is shaded until now. And now it stays sunny until about 4 in the afternoon in winter, and 6 to 7 p.m. in summer. Yeah. All right, so these are the sapodillas that got attacked by what do you call it, the black spots, but I forgot the name now, about a month ago. I'll take some of the plants out so I can get closer. I really can't reach anywhere down there, even with a zoom, but I see a lot of new growth on half of these plants, which is very exciting. The opposite end, of course, is dealing with these aphids, which is, you know, something I can't really do. It's sort of out of my control. But yeah, let's do that. Let's pull some of these plants out these ones in the front. Okay, I made some room. I pulled out 5 of the trees, so now I can walk in the middle and check all the way back there. And as I was looking closely, look what I saw, guys, which is what we all want in our garden. The enemy of bugs, a predator. Hang on, am I gonna get this without him falling over? You recognize him? This guy was doing all the work for me whilst I was on vacation. I hope he's got a big family, because one of him is not enough. Yeah, that's a ladybug, I think. I'm not sure on that color. They're usually red. I don't remember them being yellow. Hope he's a good guy, but put comments, guys, if he's a good guy or a bad guy. Check out the Rollinia flowers here. Wow, seems to be three of them hanging there. How awesome. That's the picone. That's close to where we were staying on the Gold Coast. I believe this guy is from northern New South Wales, this farmer. Yeah, it is. There it is. It says it there. Northern New South Wales. We were so close, like maybe 20 minutes from his farm, but didn't have time to go traveling and seeing all the places we wanted to see, because, guys, it's not enough time to spend 1 week, unless that's all you do and nothing else. Our priority is always the beach, not farms when we're on vacation. So next time we go up, we might check out some of those farms. Anyway, I wanted to show you all the new growth on these plants. Check it out. Look at this. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, it's not winter. We still get nice warm weather in autumn, between 15 and 23 Celsius. That's far from winter. But it's just nice to see new growth at any time of the year, even in summer. Look at that. Right? That's the Amberella. Yep, Amberella, the full-size Amberella. And this one here is the Rossapodi Canistel, which I didn't have any luck with last year, but so far so good. So far so good, guys. I had him in a greenhouse last year and he died. Yeah, so super sensitive. In the greenhouse he died, not out in the open. A lot of new activity here on this guy, this Anona. I think this is the mountain soursop, if I remember correctly. Yes, he is. That is the mountain soursop. Nice. Very nice. And back there I have my Sapodi, which is also doing pretty good. Very pretty. And this one here, this is the other star apple I have, the Grimmel variety. Look at all the new growth on him, all around. Doesn't look very pretty, but once we get through the spring, if he makes it. I lost this one in the greenhouse last year too, the seedling common star sapodi, star apple I meant, not star sapodi. But as you can see here, one of the leaves haggard, but the next to it is a new leaf with new growth. So Just got to be patient, guys. These are really, really sensitive. This one, that one, all of them are sensitive, right? All of them. So here I got a few more jackfruits. They've also got new growth. They're doing great. And remember, these haven't been watered in almost 2 weeks. The Abiu, another Anona here, you saw it, the Rollinia. This one here, which is the allspice. I think the allspice is a lot more cold tolerant than I thought. It's not showing any sign whatsoever of cold damage. He might even go out into the ground next summer, maybe. It's a champion. Wow, I can smell the spice on the leaves as I rub. Allspice. Then I've got 2 avocados here. This one seems to be doing great with a lot of new growth coming. That's the reed. That's the reed that's going to go in the ground maybe next March. And this is the choquette, which dropped all its leaves and still happy to just relax. But it looks like you might be getting new growth down there at the bottom coming, the choquette. See that? Something's going on down there, and something's going on up here as well on the choquette. Yep, hopefully he comes back. They're those big fat avocados. Here's another star apple, which is doing great with new growth. These trees here are raised because they're on a table. They're the shorter ones, so they're up above in the light, higher than all the rest. So this is the Indian gooseberry, which I repotted before we went to the tropics. Amla. That's the wrong label. I've got to fix that. It's not Ambarella. Daily screwed up the label. And then I've got the Madrono lemon drop mangosteen back there with, looks like it tried to get new growth, but looks like the cold got it, or the bugs got it, or someone got it. Doesn't look happy at all up there. And then over on this side we have the achacha. Gonna get a few more of these actually next season. Get about 2 more achachas. It's doing okay, a little limpy, but looks like new growth coming. Looks like it right there. See that? On the achacha. Sugar apple back there, not doing much. And finally here the monkey jack or lacucha. Seems to be just hanging in, but if you look really close there is some activity going on down there, right? And up here we've got new growth. Yep, so let's see where we're at. 19 minutes. All right, try to put it in 2 parts instead of 3 parts, and that's about it, guys, for the greenhouse. Oh, looks like the, what do you call it, the sapodia's ready to flower here. See that? That's the Sawa Manila. It's got a few more buds there, but interesting if it flowers and fruits. And I've got another sapodia here too, with remnants of last month's bug. attack. So I'm going to be spraying these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to water all these, right? Believe it or not, the soil is still damp from the watering I gave these before we left. It's very damp. Can't believe it. So the system up there, the drip, you know how it's dripping from condensation, seems to be adequate for winter, as far as, you know, keeping the trees alive, not as far as the only means of watering. So look at that. I've been pulling out all these weeds as well. This one looks a little dry, the Barbados cherry. I think this is the only one that's dry. Yeah, wow. Because it's very vigorous roots compared to the other guys. So look at it, see how it's brown when it should be black. Yeah. So we're gonna give all these guys a good watering, whether they need it or not, and then we're gonna spray. See all the weeds? Then we're gonna spray wherever there's problems. More weeds here. Look, they've come up, so they can't be thirsty. The plants can't be dehydrated because look at the weeds. The weeds tell you whether there was enough water in here. What do you reckon? Huh? There's another one there. Look. So weeding. And there's more down there on the Mamey Sapote. And down there on the star apple. Work, 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 guys. Work, work, work. Oh, look at that one back there. Oh, I forgot to show you this tree. Oh gosh, I can't see the label. And I don't remember what tree it is. But I know that it's getting a lot of new growth. That I can tell you. Right? Which is always great. Let's see. That's... oh, Santol. That's the Santol tree. Another ultra-tropical. So guys, I'm gonna get the hose and water all these and then spray the heck out of these things here, these aphids, which are a real nuisance almost all year, right? Oh, I saw a farming ant. The farming ants, they're the ones that are causing all this. The ants. Oh man, there's so much. Anyway, got to do what I got to do. And before I do that, let me show you the outdoor trees. I'm going to have to make 3 parts. Wow, I can't believe it. Okay, see you from part 3.